Right, let's start with some L'Oreal Hyaluronic Expert. Nearly out of this stuff. I'm just trying to scrape before I get most of it, which is over here. I'd definitely get this again. Because it is very moisturising to the people that are thinking about maybe buying it. Maybe that they need a new moisturiser. This is the one for you. Good morning, Lisa. How are you? Jumped on slightly earlier today because going to my mum's for dinner again. Oh, I'm just talking about the moisturiser. It's nearly all gone now. The L'Oreal Hyaluronic Expert, I was just saying, definitely get it again. They claim it to be replumping. I've not noticed any replumpness. But look, it's nearly all gone. And Morag sent me a parcel. And I've got a dupe of a certain high-end moisturiser to try next. I am chomping at the bit to put that on my face. I did a video of it today, so that'll go up tomorrow. Right. Okay, so Sun-Kissed Skin Hyaluronic Acid Serum. I always use it. Went on Sephora again today. I do want one of those lipsticks by Fenty Beauty, those gloss bomb sticks. But I think the shade I want is, I think it's called, is it Fussy? Or something like that. And I will get it when it's back in stock because that's the only one that's out of stock. I was catching up on my Marco Polos, but they can wait until after this. Well, thank you for being here because you're the only person that is so far. Let me grab a drink of water. Dehydration. Okay. And then it's like pore minimizers, isn't it? I don't know what it is about doing lives and doing makeup in front of other people. I forget steps. I forget what I should be doing, in what order. So normally I go in with this one first. Actually, no, we'll go in with this one first. I just use this for the under eyes. You're going to make yourself a cup of tea. They weren't in the Sephora I went to on the weekend. I was hoping to check them out. Wow, was it not? That really does surprise me. The issue I've got is I could get one, I think if I got one, I'd pay about £17 when they're like 23 or something like that. I could get one, but I might not like how it looks on my lips. I definitely want the more pinky toned ones rather than the brown toned ones that they've got. I've looked on YouTube, and you can get lip liners to go with them. Well, I think that's what you're supposed to do. I won't be buying a lip liner. And the people that are trying them on are of course using the lip liners and then just putting that over the top. Well, that doesn't give you the true colour. So, and then they're just swatching them down their arm as well, and I'm like, well, I want to know what it looks like on the lip. I know for a fact I like that Is It Fussy. So I'm going to wait for that to come back in stock. If it doesn't come back in stock on Sephora, maybe I'll get it from Boots. Yeah, I think I heard in your... Excuse me. I think I heard in one of your polos that you said they didn't have the Mario Ethereal eyes. I'm not surprised at that. Tammy tells me that briefly came in and sold out like quick smart like that. I don't know why it's still in the UK. But it is. And I still think about it, but then I think I've ordered some toppers from Jordana T-shirt over on TikTok shop, and I think they're actually going to be coming in either tomorrow or the next day. Where's my wipes? And you get 4 of them. I don't think you get 4 toppers in the Mario palette. I think maybe 2. Like, do you know, like twinkly toppers? So then I got to thinking there must be another brand that does toppers. And this one's in like a Kaja bento box. So hopefully I'll be happy enough with that, because I couldn't give a crap about his mats, Mario's mats. The palette to me looks a lot like the I Need a Nude. I spoke to Michelle yesterday, she was on here, and she said the I Need a Nude is more peach leaning, and then the Mario one is not. So that's the difference, you know, with the mats and stuff. And like, yeah, I probably can live without it, to be honest. So, I mean, at the end of the day, you've got to put things into perspective. It's £69, and like with sales, with the sales that I get, it was what, £57. £57 is a lot of money when you're not working, and when you've got shades similar to it as well. What am I doing now? Nothing out there. Where are you? So these toppers were only £16, and they look so wet and sparkly. And yeah, I probably could have waited, but I want to take them on holiday with me. So that's another day just added to the no buy. It will still be a year, no matter which way I do it. I'm still on course for finishing now. Now the date is the 20th of November. I would say, you know, I brought the no buy if I was going past December, like into January. I don't see it as breaking the no buy. I don't care what anyone else thinks either. I'm happy with my situation. I was speaking to Eden about this actually a couple of days ago. I think she said something like, one slip up's okay. I don't even see it as a slip up. I would see it as a no, she didn't say failure. Anyway, I said, well, I would see it as more of a slip up if, what foundation do I want to use today? If I bought that and then I just continuously kept buying things, which I don't have plans to do that. Let's try this collection foundation again. I really don't know how I feel about this, you know. Yeah, exactly. I know by my rules. And there's going to be rules next year that I put in, because I'm going to continue it. I'm not just going to keep buying things. So from November, I don't know if it's going to be from November or December. It might be from December, just because I will need stuff like brow pencils and things like that, mascaras as a minimum. And that's if I decide not to bring palettes in, which I don't think I will. There's a few brands that I'm kind of like, oh, I wouldn't mind trying that. I still think about Gloss Gods from time to time. And then there's this palette by What's Up Beauty, this dragon palette that Tammy makes me want to buy everything. That Tammy also used yesterday. And you can get that from Amazon rather than going directly to What's Up Beauty. And that looks beautiful. So maybe that's something I'll get myself for Christmas, because I always get myself one thing or another. I'm going to go in with Sunkissed Skin Hydrating Face Mist. But at the moment, I really don't know. But I need to think more about what I'm doing. Like last year, I just thought, I'm going on a no by end of. I didn't think about what I need. And I've been talking about, well, maybe I'll just buy as and when in 2025. I might just buy what I need in Black Friday sale and then I've got it on. The problem is with eyebrow pencils though, I can't call it. Like the e.l.f. one has literally not even lasted a month. Well, probably about a month. And if I want to use that brow pencil all year round, I'm going to need 12 of them. So what's that? £48 for brow pencils, which isn't too bad if you think about it. Morag's actually bought me a new one, so you'll see that today. Because I need that. I need to wear that because I don't have any other brow pencil. Otherwise, it would have been a case of putting brow powder. I'm going to turn this light down. Which is okay. I mean, I was putting brow powder in my eyes for a long time. But now I prefer to use a brow pencil. And I really like that e.l.f. one, because it does do what it says. Like it says, instant lift. And I really like it because I do feel like it gives my brows that instant lift. That's what I thought, Lisa. I thought I'll buy replacements as and when I need them. But if I bought the replacements as and when I need them, then I definitely won't need to buy anything. Right, so replacements, what I'm thinking of, definitely stuff I need. Setting sprays, facial mists, But I don't know how often it takes me to go through them. I probably need at least 6 of each. I don't know where I'd put them. So yeah, I probably will do that. Just get the replacements as and when. Makes more sense because I don't have the room. And you might get sick of using the same one over and over. There's actually a NYX one. A NYX, like kind of, I don't know what it's called. Like, it's on eBay. It's only £5. Microblade or something like that. Wouldn't mind trying that. It's just got a different, I think it's more of a square pencil. Something new might come out that you want to try, which you could do once you're due to replace the item. What I could also do as well, instead of a brow pencil, I could get the fibre things, you know, the fibre gel. What's that NYX one that I've been saying I want to try? Something sticky. I think that's expensive anyway. That's the one thing I tend to do on this no buy. I'll buy the cheaper option. So I'm still buying, but I'm buying the cheaper option. I'm not, because I think you said you didn't hear about that brand. I've never heard of that brand. So that brand, What's Up Beauty, is an indie brand. They've got 2 palettes left of that dragon palette on Amazon. Now, if it sells out, it sells out. But yeah, I wouldn't mind trying it. Thick it, stick it, yes. That's the one. It's raining out. So I'm going to start doing a series. Might start it tomorrow. Travel Tuesday. I need to get my shit together and put things on the list of what I actually want to take with me up to the Lake District. So I think I know the Iron Face palette I want to take. Because I said to my mum, I just want to take simple things that I know work. The problem is I don't know my favourite foundation. I've got an idea of the foundation I'll be taking. Concealer. I've taken the stopper out now, you can see right to the bottom. I took minimal makeup away with me on the weekend and I ended up only using mascara. Yeah, exactly. I don't want my mum waiting around for me, like while we go out to dinner. Because I don't plan on using it during the day, because again, I don't want her waiting around for me. So I won't be using it during the day. If I look dead, maybe a bit of concealer just under the eyes there. I haven't done any studying today. Maybe I'll do some when I get back home. Oh, I didn't put any of that highlighter stick on. Maybe we can put some over the top. Yeah, I did, didn't I? Did I? Yeah, I did. I'm not going mad. I did, didn't I? Hello to the other people here. Yes, hello. Love for you to come in and talk. Because sometimes I wonder who's here. Just watching. Right, bronzer. Okay, so Revolution Ultra Cream Bronzer in Light. I don't recommend it. It's too orange. It's too orange for me. It reminds me a bit of the Chanel Tan de Soleil or whatever it's called. Yesterday, I should have done this, where I'm kind of like doing each side. I think in lives I've got my regulars who talk as well. You know, people that watch this channel, even when I put up kind of longer form videos. I mean, I can understand people not knowing what to say or maybe being a bit shy, but I don't get it. I don't get why people go into a live and not say anything. Maybe someone who's being quiet could let me know why, you know. Maybe I'm missing something. So I have hit pan with this bronzer. What's the next bronzer I'm going to get? What's the next cream bronzer I'm going to get? Maybe the Rare Beauty or the Mario one or the Fenty one. It's endless, isn't it, really? And I will use this Revolution one up, but I won't repurchase it. I mean, it's good for the price. If this is the kind of tone that you wear, I think they do 3 shades, light, medium and deep, then that's good. But on a redhead, it's just not good. It's too warm toned. I'd like it to have been a bit cooler. Not so cool that it's a contour, because as you know, if you've been watching me long enough, I don't contour. I just bronze. I bought a more cool leaning powder bronzer by Sephora for my sister for her birthday as part of her present. I hope she likes it. I'm sure she will. I hope she had a nice birthday. And you don't think it's a bad colour on me. I just have to be really, really careful, Lisa. There's too much red in my hair to just pretty much basically use whatever the hell I want. Right, so we're going in with a Too Faced Sweet Peach Glow. And this one, oh, it's coming apart. Get stuck back in there, you. I'm not giving up on you, you know. You're going to get used. And it's only the bronzer that's coming apart, which is weird. Right. This is not a great travel palette for me, so this will definitely not be coming away with me. And I'm not taking my hourglass either. I know that for sure. I did think, you know, well, maybe... Need a mirror. The iron face pal I'm thinking of is one that I've had in my collection a while. And I'd be sad if I left it there. But I wouldn't be uncontrollable. Because it really doesn't get used that much. But it's got everything in it. It's got a bronzer, it's got 2 blushers, it's got highlighter, and it's got 3 eyeshadows. Can we guess it yet? I sound like Rolf Harry Stoner. Do you know what it is yet? If I do take that one, I did think about taking my Natasha Denona Glam Face. Again, no. I'd be inconsolable if that got left behind. Thinking about that, do you know the pink one that they brought out? I was looking at that, and that's on sale on Sephora at the moment. They obviously want to get rid of that and can't sell it because it's on sale on Look Fantastic too. And anyway, Natasha didn't know that I'm a part of my people that I can get money off. I think it's only 10%, but obviously with the voucher, it worked out just under £30 for that palette. £29.90 or something like that. And I'm thinking, woo. But I probably wouldn't wear pinks. The pink blush I would wear. The highlighter I probably would wear. But the actual pink eyeshadows. So it would have been a waste. I just want to spend the voucher. It's only £5 and I just want to spend it. I lost my favourite Pandora necklace on the weekend. Devastated. No. I've just been looking at Pandora jewellery. Because you know that bracelet I was like going to get my mum to get me last year. It's got really, really chunky links. I want to get it for myself for Christmas this year. But I don't know the size of me. With that though, you can go big because they're meant to be big bracelets. And you can either wear that one with charms or without. That's what I really like about it. It looks good both ways. So do you not know where you've left it? Have you? So it's not in your sister's, is it not? Right, what am I doing? For blush. I'll try this one again, the one you gave me. Because this is very, very subtle. It might look really peach, but it is subtle. So it can look kind of neutral. I'd be devastated if I lost anything Pandora. In saying that though, I've lost a few rings. I don't know where they've gone. I mean, my ring collection's pretty big. But then so again, it's my charm collection. No one needs it. Just like makeup, it's excessive to the point where no one needs it. Right, let's use the matte Soft and Gentle. The worst thing is I can't replace. It was a leather lanyard style. I think I know which one you mean. We don't sell them, and I don't think we've ever sold them in the UK. I've never seen them before, and wouldn't not, you know, it's not classic Pandora, is it not? You wouldn't know it's Pandora. Like with most Pandora style jewellery, you know it's Pandora just by looking at it. I couldn't tell that was Pandora. But that's just because I'm not familiar with the design. I'm starving. I'm just going to get some water. I was thinking about doing intermittent fasting. But that sounds like really, really hard work. Isn't it like 16 hours you don't eat and then 8 hours you do? I mean, I can go for hours and hours and hours without food. What time is it now? 20 to 9, and all I've had today is a bacon sandwich. And I've only had that because my mum made that for me when I was trying to sort out some business about the doctors. Oh, that didn't go well. I'm hoping I can get something similar from another brand. Do they not do anything like that then? Pandora still? Oh no? I think you said no, didn't you? Hello Preppy, how are you? Right. Ugh. Okay, Hourglass. Ambient lighting edit in Universe. No, they don't sell them anymore. Oh, just typical. I wonder if you could get something like it off eBay. They're always trying to sell. I mean, it could be more expensive than what you paid for it, but they're always trying to sell like limited editions or things that you can't get anymore on eBay. I have to go for a meeting at the school for my 7-period schedule. Okay, it's no worries. Thank you for being here. I also had church today because where I am at, it's Sunday, so I've been busy. Sunday? It's Monday. I'm not understanding. Monday, I meant. Yeah, it's Monday for me too. I'm just blending it out a bit. Our church is church on Mondays sometimes. I don't know why. Some churches are open, and I find this strange. Some churches are open every day. And I always thought they was only open on a Sunday. Oh, this is a joke. Right, let me get some primer on. Okay, I've answered all the comments. I have a skating party August 12th. Ooh, a skating party. Nice. What with ice skates, roller skates, or inline skates? Just being nosy. So Juvia's Place Eye Prep Eye Prime in shade 1. Way too much has come out. I have rollerblades. Some people call them inline skates and some people call them rollerblades. I've never had rollerblades, but when I was younger, I had the cutest red. I'd been asking for these for ages. I had the cutest red, like kind of velvet. Well, there was more velour skates, red, and then on the sides of the skates, they had rainbows on them. I adored them. I used to go to discos and everything in them. Roller discos. Oh, to do that again would be amazing. My sister has normal skates since she can't even normally skate. That's what you're there for. You're a big sister. You can teach her. My sister just ran away from me and played with her own friends because she's 4 years older than me. And my mum would say, take Andrea with you, and she would just run away. She never wanted me to go with her. I wish skate runs how they did in the olden days. In the olden days? How old are you to know about the olden days? What, with a skating rink? Is that what you mean? Most places do have skating rinks. I've not put any highlight. Yeah, I did put highlighter on. Why am I forgetting what I'm doing? I think I'm getting too involved in the conversation. So sorry about that. 15, 16, yes. So, do you not have a skating rink where you live? We have them at Christmas. I don't think we have them in this city. Oh, actually, sometimes we do. But most people have to go to Manchester to do that if they want to do that. And I've never done ice skating. I'm not that way inclined, thank you very much. I don't want to break my neck. When I was little, I remember going once, but I was too little to skate. There's always time. Always time. So today, I just want to go. I've not put my eyebrows on, have I not? today's look's going to be minty anyway, as the description of the video says. Oh, you just in time, Francis. Just in time. How are you, hon? My crew's in the house. Right, so I'll show you the bread. I opened the package up. I said, my package come. Oh my gosh, it's an amazing package. I can't wait for you to see the video tomorrow. It's on longer form content. You know, I was going to do a live with it, but I thought it deserved its own video. Anyway, this is one of the products that she sent me. The W7 Brows, no, the Super Brows HD Brow Pencil. It's a pencil rather than a retractable. So we've got all this. So this should last me longer than a month. Whereas the e.l.f. Instant Lift Brow Pencil only lasted me a month. And I was saying to her, yeah, I do my brows every day, you know, I get ready every day, but it should be lasting me longer than a month, surely. And I don't even put that much on. So I did use some of this in the video that's going up tomorrow. This brush, I don't like it. I just don't. I'll use it. It's very, very hard. I just wish they would have put a spoolie rather than this little contraption. Oh, I'm glad you're well. Yeah, I'm not too bad. I have to go get ready. I will watch later. No worries, Preppy. I'm going to use it now, and then we'll probably... I've still got the other brow pencil, so I'm going to use the brow pencil for the spoolie. But this, if I do it like that, it's not... Oh yeah, it grazes here. And I don't even feel like it's combing every brow. Morag said, if you like that brow pencil, they're only 49p. They're 49p in Home Bargains. And I said, well, I don't think I've seen them in my Home Bargains. Otherwise, I would have bought loads of them. I would have bought like 5 of them. Because this, I really like this one. Really like it. It just doesn't last long enough. And it does do, like, there's a tiny bit there, but I'm not going to get that out. So I'm just going to keep it for the spoolie until the spoolie goes unusable. I really like this spoolie. That's better. But the actual brow product feels nice. Excuse me. Like I said, I've already tried it. Hello, Tan. I love Minty. I'm glad. I don't know how this look's going to turn out, but I'm hoping it turns out nice. So this is in the shade brown, whereas my NYX one, not e.l.f. one, was in deep brown. So this one's lighter. So I should get more than a month out of this, so I'm not going to buy anything. You know, I'm only buying brow pencils as and when I need them. Sorry about my croaky throat. Okay, we're done with that. But yeah, I'm curious to see how long that actually lasts. I don't know if I feel like pencil sharpeners are as good, but my brows look lifted anyway. They just look the same as when I use the e.l.f., I feel like. Let's move this over here. So what's the plan today, guys? I'll tell you. I think that's the most mintiest of greens. But then that's quite minty. So let's just go in with this one first. On the lid and into the crease. If I can find a brush. See, I want quite a big brush that I don't have to be... This one might work. Did you guys know that they brought the Urban Decay Naked palette back? I saw my friend Michelle had bought it. She didn't get the original. Apparently it's reformulated. I didn't like the original. I just don't like Urban Decay palettes. I don't like the fact that they've got like pans, like horizontal pans. I prefer square pans. Or round. I like the Colourpop pans like this. So I was just telling her, you know, I gave mine to my mum. She still got it, I think. Yeah, we might have to go a bit deeper for what I want. So this is going to act as a base. Doesn't seem to be doing much, does it? Hi, babe. How are you? I got these really sweet messages off this girl. Well, she's not really a girl, she's a lady. Don't know how old she is, but she's absolutely stunning. I mean, I'd be surprised if she's not a model. She's from Sweden. And she saw one of my reels on Instagram. I don't know if you guys have seen them, but when I was going through that hell, where I thought I had nasal cancer last year, and I had to have the operation, you know, she said, I just saw your reel, and I just followed you, and then she started putting all these really, really nice comments on, saying, I hope you're okay. I don't know when you posted these, but I really, really hope that you're doing well. And she went on to tell me a bit about her. In 2012, 2013, she got diagnosed with thyroid cancer. She said it was absolutely hell, but she's a stronger person now for getting through the other side, and she fought it. So she's in... She said she's fought it. She didn't say she was in remission, but I guess that's what it is. I'm going to go in darker. So we're going to go in with this shade over the top of what I've just put down. And she said the chemotherapy was hard. And she said she hopes, obviously, that everything turned out well for me. And then on another reel that I posted, I don't know, I think it was something to do with TikTok, and I don't know what it was exactly, because I post so many reels from TikTok. But probably one about being brave and things like that. Anyway, it doesn't matter. And she was like, so true, and you're absolutely stunning. And I'm thinking to myself, no, I'm not. You're stunning. I mean, she had like long red hair. To me, she looks like a model, and she can do makeup. So it's like, oh my gosh, your makeup's flawless. So I think I'm going to go in with this green on the RV. Yeah, I'm not too bad, thank you, babe. I'm glad you're doing well. Anyway, I thought I would tell you that story because I thought it was so nice and so sweet that someone would reach out to me like that. I don't get that often. Okay, now let me just go in with that Revolution palette a sec. So the other story I've got to update you about, I don't know if I updated in the live. I have spoke about it before. So every time I come home from my mum's, there's this car there at this particular time. It is early hours, so, you know, I really shouldn't be walking home at that time. And the other day, it scared me even more because one of the nights, 2 cars were there and then like 4 men was out talking. They didn't give me any trouble, but then the next night, there was a white van there. And I'm thinking, oh, dodgy. You're just going to have to sort the times that you go to your mum's out. You know, you're going to have to go earlier and come home earlier. Yesterday, I came home still late, 12:30 in the morning, but no one was there. So, as long as I leave it around that time, should be okay. So now I'm going to go in with the Pat McGrath Labs Intensifies Artistry Wand. I was speaking to Michelle about this yesterday as well, and I'm like, I don't think this does anything. And she said, it's supposed to make the eyeshadows more sparkly. And I'm like, it doesn't. I think I found you on TikTok originally. Yes, you did. Because then I remember doing a live, not expecting anyone to come in, and I'm like, are you following me on TikTok? Oh, I was surprised that someone from TikTok has like started following me on YouTube. Very happy. Oh, that's so late for a woman to be out alone. It's only like 6 minutes away, 7 minutes away from where my mum lives there. And like when I'm coming home, I pretend to be on the phone. Well, not pretend, normally I am on the phone. To Lisa, to Banning, Panning and Beyond in the chat. Marco Polo. I have a joke with Lisa. I really shouldn't joke about it because it's like FaceTiming someone, and it's like if someone comes up behind me, I'll just shout, Lisa, get in contact with my sister and tell them to ring the police. But I really shouldn't joke about that because if that ever happened, yeah, it's not great, is it? That I'm making a joke of it. I've never known anyone where I live in my community to actually get abducted, but there's always a first time, I guess. So yeah, I do need to be more vigilant. I know you're right. That's a good idea to talk to someone. And then I hold my keys here. And I'd hope that if someone came up, you know, or in front of me and tried doing something, I'd just scratch the face and then run. But I'm not a very good runner, my knees hurt. Right. Do I have a green, let me get a drink. Do I have a green eyeliner? Do I have an Urban Decay green eyeliner? Because the Urban Decay ones are my favourites. There's a blue LSD, that looks nice. Don't know if blue's gonna go though. There's a blue Dior one. Blue Morphe. Ooh, that's nice, isn't it? Chaos. No, I don't think I do then. I have got an Essence one in I Have a Green. Let's use that. I want more Urban Decay ones to go with the 50 eyeliners that I've got in the pot. Okay. I have a green 18-hour waterproof pencil. I stress out sometimes. What about? About me walking and saying, Lisa, call the police. So like I said to my mum, I need to come earlier, I need to go earlier. So I can actually look after myself so I can look after you, because she needs me. I have responsibilities towards my mother in doing her tablets. That's actually a nice green, isn't it? I have so many eyeliners I never use. Oh, you get stressed out about the eyeliners? Oh no, yes, about that. About me making a joke of it. I wouldn't be making a joke of it if a car stopped. I remember in the pandemic, there was this car driving around. It was late again. There was 3 men in the car. One of them wound the window down and went, "Hey, what are you doing out? You should be at home," because it was when we weren't supposed to go anywhere. Obviously, I was caring for my mum, so if I ever would have been pulled up by the police, I would have told them that. I will be worried about you now. Don't be, Francis, I'm fine. Right, lime twist. This one. Is it my favourite that I've used this week? Well, I've not used it all over the lid. I've used it in the inner corners. I really enjoyed using this one. Really enjoyed it. I think it's absolutely stunning. And those 2 ones, this one is definitely going to go, I think. Hawaii, it's just so dry. You can see it's dry. It's just such a beautiful colour though. I might see if I can get, like in November, I might see if I can get another one of that. I'll have to write these shades down. Then we've got Barbados. I really like that. I mean, there's no, it's not seeping anymore, so I might actually keep it and try and use it. I mean, it's dry though. But like when you keep like doing that, it gets more pigment. So I think I'll try and keep it, and just the really dry ones put in a palette and make a point of using them every shot my stash. Then we've got Emerald. I think Emerald was my favourite. Yeah, that one's got more moisture on it. So there's a possibility that I'm going to be getting rid of Hawaii and Barbados. Emerald I want to keep. But I am going to reach out to Pastel Roses and just say, why are my eyeshadows leaking? Why is there rust on the pan? But look at that. Absolutely no rust. And this is probably one of my oldest eyeshadows that I've got. Anyway, let's put it on. Neighbourhood Vigilante. That's going all over the lid. I don't know what I'm going to do for inner corner now. That's probably just going to have to be a normal highlighter. Oh my gosh, ladies. I think it's like a green with a peachy twist. That's why it's called lime twist. So I think I might be getting a delivery tomorrow. I got a delivery today. It's like Christmas. The delivery is either gonna come tomorrow, or it's gonna come. What's tomorrow? Tuesday. Or it's going to come Wednesday. So pretty. I love it. I want to do a green eye now. Do a green eye. Do it, do it, do it. I feel like it needs blending out a bit. The only problem with sparkle shades is sparkles always end up everywhere. But yes, I love that one. It's probably my favourite I've used this week for sure. So we've used all the shades in this now. Like I said, I need to blend out. I'm going to be using the Juvia's Place palette. I think I want to use black eyeliner today. My goodness, I'm just looking at the screen on the lid. It's so vibrant. Ultimate Lasting Curl Mascara by 17. I do love indie singles though. I haven't got that many. I've got Pastel Roses ones. Got a few Titmouse Cosmetics ones. Glam Shop. Luxie. When we're just saying this, I feel like I've got a lot now. And then there's some Glaminatrix ones Lisa sent to me. And then an odd one by, I want to say Terra Moon, but I don't think it is Terra Moon. I think it's a different US brand. So we'll get to them soon. The whole point of this is that I start using singles more. I would be devastated if they just dried up and I had to throw all that money away. Because that's basically what it is. Like, you bought all these singles and then they've dried up to the point where you can't use them. And so you may as well have just said, here, take my money. I feel like I need to go over it a little bit more with that lime twist. So then when I do my Shop My Stash, I will be pulling more singles in. I always say I'm not going to pull that many in. I pulled 5 in last time. Maybe do 4 this time. I think I've unknowingly said that many times over. You've got a lot of singles though, don't you? You was the one that put me on to singles. I remember watching your video. I can't remember where you ordered the singles from, but you swatched them and I'm like, where can I get singles from like that? But I didn't want to order from abroad. Like, if it wasn't for you sending me those Glaminatrix palettes, I would never have ordered them because I would be like, what happens if I don't get them? But I know they're safe now to order from, so Glaminatrix is probably the only place I will order from that's not the UK. and they've got nice singles. Right, I thought about putting this in the inner corners and it would brighten it up, but maybe it's too pink. We can try it. If it is really too pink, I can put something else down. Right, so you may see me looking down. I've got some PJ bottoms on, just because I was doing chores before. And that's what they're for, isn't it, really? Wiping makeup on. It's what I use mine for anyway. Doesn't look that bad. It's brightened it up really, really nicely. This might be a good, because this is on chopping block. So you can see I barely used it. This might be a good highlighter to use just for the inner corners. It's called Real Love and it's part of the XX Revolution line. But I've just never gotten into it. It's just never been for me. Now, guess we're doing Lippy. And then I'll show you the other palette we're using tomorrow. Where's my lipsticks? Let me get a drink. Do you know what I've really been looking for? Tower 28. I think it's called Lip Jelly. I'm really into lip gloss at the moment. I don't have a lot. I've got barely anything. So I'm like, I might use this Revolution Soap X in the shade Cake. It is quite pink leaning, so it might not go. I think that one would probably go better. But I don't want to use that today. I've used that once already. And I need to use all of these about 3 times. So I'll tell you what I've used. So I've used that. I've used that. I put one extra one in here, Kiko Milano one, that I should have pulled initially. And I've used that one. So, Groundbreaker, I really, really like this. I like it more than I like Heroin. Heroin's Going, which is like an orange base red. You would think it would be the opposite way around. And then we've got this Revlon. So this one is called Blanc and Eclair. I presume they're the people that collabed with Revlon. The signature there. This is just a normal one of their shades. It's rose wine, so you can get it in their normal black packaging. It is stunning, guys, absolutely stunning. I would definitely pick up that shade again. And then we've got these ones that I haven't used yet. So we've got the YSL, which is nice, but I don't think it would go with this look. It's just too bright for it. The Urban Decay Secret Menu, and then these two that tend to normally go together. Oh my gosh, I've used quite a bit of this one. You can't really see, it's like down here. So the Shimmer Bomb from Revolution in Sparkle Pink, not used that yet, but they're not part of the lipstick project pan, even though I want to use them up, especially this, because I just don't like it. It's too thick. I won't buy one of these. What's your experience, guys, with these? Do you find them thick on your lips? I mean, I'm very, very funny about lipsticks, as Lisa will attest to, because she finds these nice. I just find them a sticky hot mess. This one isn't though. So, I don't know what's going on with the ones that I've got. But yeah, that's all that's in there at the moment. And then I've got some in my bag. But anyway, let's get into putting lipstick on. Cake. glossy lips. I love a lipstick that you don't even need a mirror for, and it just applies so nicely. I've got the darker shade in this. I think it's Syrup, and then they brought out an even darker one, which was Fudge. I didn't buy that. And then she brought those like stylo kind of lipsticks. I do like these ones that I've got that I need to use more. Where's the other one? Right. My Chanel ones, I do like them. So we've got Letter. It's just so glossy. They remind me of those Tarte ones, Juicy Maracuja, except this is the original because it's that old. And then I've got a red one, and the red one can be a bit sloppy. But yeah, I need to use them more. I think they'll be coming in next time. I don't know, I've just got this thing at the moment where I like to wear like glossy lips. I think I've been watching Tammy too much. Because prior to all that, I was loving matte lipsticks. I've got so many matte lipsticks. When I do get to the lipstick collection and declutter, you'll be like, no one needs that many lipsticks, because they don't. I don't even know how many I've got. I really don't. What I showed you, I didn't even show you, but I've got a spinning like wheel kind of Jenny kind of situation, and that's full of high end. And then how many drawers? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 drawers, which are stuffed with lipsticks, from browns and pinks to reds and like mulberry shades and things like that. I think you'll enjoy watching it, but then I'll be like, oh my gosh, can I get rid of it? I don't know that I can, because I like variety in lipsticks. Who doesn't? So let's take a peek at what the lip's looking like. Not the lip, the look. I like that mascara. I like, when I bought it, I thought it was dried up, and now it seems to be getting wet, more wetter in formula. So I like that mascara. I don't think I need any mascaras anytime soon. So I've got 4 here. I never have 4 open. I never even have 4 in my collection. This one is Holy Grail. I would definitely buy this again. 17, Another Level Volume Mascara. This one's also 17. This one's Ultimate Lasting Curl Mascara. They actually look nice together, but I only actually wore that today, didn't I? Then I got this one from Primark. Oh, there's mascara all over me. This one is a Role Model. I think it's a dupe for that NARS one. Is it Climax or Anti-Climax or something like that? I think it's a dupe for that. It says £2.50. I paid £1 for it. That's why I picked it up. And then, of course, Francis, is the one that you sent me. The brown one. So all the others are black. This one's brown. I really like this. The Prime Prometics Prime Lash Lengthening and Volumizing Mascara. Very, very pretty. This goes really, really nice with neutral makeup. That's what I tend to wear it with. And then I've got this one. So Louise bought me this. This is the Ciate Lash Chalk. And it's red. It's really weird. But it's like 50p from the charity shop. And I'm like, that looks interesting. And she said, give it to me, I'll buy it for you. I like the packaging. I think that's why I wanted to try it. I didn't know what lash chalk was. I mean, you get the impression what it is from, it's saying lash chalk. Like, you think it's going to be some colour for your lashes, don't you? But yeah. Anyway, I'm rambling. and you don't want to be a part of the ramble fest. So oh no, sorry, before I go, right, let's shift this. I want to show you this. So I'm nearly at that point where I need to do another Shop My Stash, but you've never heard of Lash Chalk either, have you not, Lisa? But I want to do looks with this Juvia's Place, the Warrior. Is it going to be like Bronze Rustic, do we think? Where's that? Bronze Rustic might be a more condensed version of it. So all these shades in here to me are very bronze leaning. That one's like yellow, got yellow in it, and that one does too. I was watching Jane's channel, and she's over at Grace Makeup and whatever. I can't remember the exact name. I'm gonna put her on the community tab later though. Anyway, I was watching her channel and she did this look with the Golden palette by Natasha Denona, and she has to use every shade one time, and there was like kind of yellow leaning golds in there and she doesn't like them, and I'm like, use the yellow gold, because I absolutely adore yellow and yellow gold shades. They're a favourite. No, I don't think it's similar at all. At all. Are we getting any shades that are similar, do we think? No, I don't think. No. These two, maybe. A little bit. But anyway, I want to use it. Thing is, if I test each shimmer out, which I normally like to test each shimmer out by itself all over the lid, then we've got 3, 4, 5, 6 looks. So it looks like I could be doing another Shop My Stash then in another week's time, because I'll be using this from tomorrow. I mean, is that more a... Yeah, that's... I feel like that's more an inner corner, so 5 looks then. I've not even swatched these yet. I need to swatch them for my YouTube shorts. But yeah, that's the one we're going to be using next. And I feel like this is more autumnal, but I've not used it. And I want to see if I want to keep or declutter it. I just love Juvia's Place's packaging. I got this so inexpensive. I paid £2.50 for it because Superdrug were just selling out. Like, it's like when they sold out of Flower Beauty, they was just kind of not bringing any more products back in, and they've not sold it. And it was the same for Juvia's Place. I got so many Juvia's Place products before my no-buy, and I just want to test them. So, and then we'll see. Some might be on the chopping block, some might not. Like the Violets palette, it's still on the chopping block. I mean, I've used it before. I don't have many purple palettes, but every time I use it, you guys like, oh, you look so good in purple. And I'm like, oh, shall I keep it then? But yeah, we'll be doing that on, I don't know when, what day, but definitely on a Second Chance Sunday. Anyway, guys, I'm rambling. I'm gonna go. So, again, love it. Don't know if it necessarily goes, this pink lip goes with it. Maybe I should have used something a bit cooler, but hang on. Sorry, I will let you go in a minute. Do we have something in here? That's cool, but it's purple. I've just bit my tongue again. I did this yesterday in yesterday's live. Now, I think the shade that I've got on looks okay, so let's not mess around with it. Again, thank you for being here, and I'll see you in the next live. Bye, guys.